Hello all. This is what you can use as your little nighttime, peaceful, go to sleep sort of stream. We're just gonna relax, play some Breath of the Wild, and the only things that might wake you or alarm you during this stream is if people subscribe or donate and that sort of jazz. And it'll be a triumph of waking you up for good news for the channel. But hello to those who are here, the very few of you who are here. Chill streams don't usually attract too many people, but for those here to enjoy it, enjoy it. It's a good game, chilly chill vibes, all that party. And who knows, if we catch a second wind, we'll just get turned up again on this stream. If it's morning for you, go back to sleep. It wasn't meant to be. It's time just to turn back in. Where's my next thing? Is it just the top? Maybe. Yep. For me, there's like... Thank you, Walrus Has Hope. For me, there's nothing quite as peaceful as Breath of the Wild. It's just such a nice little game. Just the whole world. It gets tense at moments, but overall, just wonderful. Spade Queen's not falling asleep. But it's fine. You can hang out and be awake. I don't care. It's just chill stream. You want to sleep? Sleep. You want to hang out? Hang out. We're just chill. Chilling out max. And relaxing all cool. And if there continues to be so few of you, we might just do something cool to spite all the people that didn't show up. So stay tuned. Brady Davis. Thanks, man. Appreciate you. That's a Sprite that I just cracked open because it's too late for caffeine. Torkinator, hello. Welcome to the chill stream, where if no one shows up, I might very well have to switch it up and do something cool. Don't know what, but something to make all the people that don't show up jelly. I don't think you're ready for this jelly. I don't think you're ready for this jelly. When did I ask you not to watch? Oh, excuse me. I don't remember that. But I could see myself doing that. Brennan, maybe I'm not going to be doing reactions for a little while because right now my wife is transitioning. She put in her 2-week notice, so it's pretty hectic. Once she's done, so at the end of 2 weeks, then we will probably, I'll go back to being able to do reaction videos. In the meantime, I have to do stuff like the tier lists and stuff, which are fun, but I don't have the time for reactions right now. And that is on my radar. The biggest issue is I've never played Minecraft, So I know there's going to be a lot of references that I won't understand or appreciate. So that's what makes me hesitate as of now when I get back to reactions to reacting to it. I've told you guys where I get my suits. My suits come from Joseph A. Banks. That's my jam for suits. Tonight's cuisine is Sprite and Snyder's pretzels for the ASMR crowd. Uh-oh. Kill them with their own arm. One big thing I've learned through several playthroughs of Breath of the Wild is when a weapon's about to break, throw it. It does so much more damage and it's about to break anyway. Which is just the tip it just gave you. Like, it gives you that tip, but doing it seriously changes everything. It's such an important mechanic of this game. Yeah, new bow. Do I have this one marked yet? Apparently not. Well, now it is. Alright. I'll have to go to that snow area, but I didn't make myself any of the stuff that makes me resistant. The food that makes me snow resistant. Need to mix some apples and peppers and stuff. Oh boy. Well, I don't want to climb down, so I'm just gonna quick warp somewhere else. Let's see, there's this guy here. So we'll go here, cut through the Temple of Time, and go to Eastern Abbey. A hacker you don't want to mess with because they're secretly also a badass. I like to think I'm not secretly a badass. I'm overtly badass. This is a stream of 19 lurkers. All quiet in the chat. Just listening to Zelda stuff. What kind of microphone do I use? Right now I'm using the HyperX, but to be fair, it wouldn't sound this good raw. I actually run it through my DAW. DAW is a digital audio workstation. So I run it through that, and that way I can put an EQ and stuff on it. And the way that I do this is I turn on the mode in my audio software that lets you hear yourself while you're recording. So in my ears and my headphones, I hear everything I'm saying with about a 400 millisecond delay. So that's why it's very hard for me to keep rhythm if I'm like singing along or something, because I hear myself. And my voice is technically always late. So if you could see me on a live stream, which sometimes you can, if I clap or something, the clap happens like a half step late. But the perk to it is the sound quality of my voice ends up being EQ'd correctly and sounding really good, even if I'm a little further away from the microphone, without having to spend like $1,000 on one of the really high-end podcast mics. I could get away with this one, which is only a few $100s, and have it still sound top quality. So that's what I do. Good question. This is the microphone I use for reactions, but for music, I use a blue microphone. I used to use the blue microphone for reactions as well, but this one's more fitting for spoken word at a closer distance, easier to work with. Kitten of Death, coming to save the day. Traveler's blow. Traveler's bow is badly damaged. Alright, I'll shoot a couple more arrows with it before it's gone. Father's Day dinner? Did I have, like, Father's Day dinner? That was yesterday. We ordered pizza. Papa John's pizza. That's what I had. I was trying to think. It was nothing special. We had lunch with the family, though, which was, like, pulled pork and, like, make your own sundae. So that was cool. Blue snowballs are okay. Nothing that I would ever invest in. I think you can get better for the price, but I understand the appeal. I'm a big fan of MXL microphones. The microphone that is often visible in my reactions, that's in the coffee mug that I used to use, is an MXL, and that thing lasted me over 10 years, and was always great. And it was only like, it's only like $150. It's an MXL V63M. I'm a huge fan of that microphone for an all-purpose vocals microphone. That one is linked. The microphones and equipment I use, I think including, let me look while I'm walking around in here. I think including the XLR and all that jazz are listed in the Amazon store. Buy stuff I'd recommend under supporting my channel, because I get like commission for it or whatever. So I'm looking starter equipment, studio setup. I'm seeing if my new mic is in these. It's not. I need to add the mic I'm using to this list. So give me a second. Look at you guys reminding me to do stuff. I try to update this with the equipment I use so you guys can see what I use, and if you want it, you can see how much it costs. You could buy it. This is way more than I paid for it, but if that's the listing Amazon has, it'll be there so you know what it is at least. Let me see if that worked. Okay, that is the right one. I'm gonna put it in studio setup. Oh, I think the dryer just started going. Sorry about the noise, the dead noise. It's because it shakes my desk when it goes into the crazy spin cycle. What account is this logged into? I know you guys can't see anything, so it's super boring or whatever. My apologies. But you put me on a mission. Brush. There we go. Now it should be in studio setup. Cool. In studio setup, now there's a link to the current mic that I use for live streams and stuff. And back to the game. Hello, Daniel. What else did I miss? J Chase uses the HyperX. Yeah, I do like it. New consoles during the early next year. It depends. Honestly, it depends on this channel. I don't know that I'd ever have interest in buying the consoles anytime soon because I really didn't enjoy Xbox One or PS4. I really only enjoyed the Switch and PC during this last generation. So I don't have like this huge urge, and nothing they've said about the new consoles like gets me excited about them. But if there's lots of games that either don't play well on my Xbox One X or PS4 or something like that, or that you guys really want me to play and they're exclusive to the new gen, and you guys still pump money into gaming streams at that point, then I'll probably invest in them. Otherwise, I probably won't rush. It'll probably be a while. Using the Shure SMB 7B or the Re20. Yeah, I have thought about them, but they're very expensive for me, if they're the ones I'm thinking of. Since live without Cinnamon Toast Crunch or vodka for the rest of my life? Probably without vodka, because there's other alcohol. But there's no other Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Oh shit. Freak out these guys. Bastards. Give me enough time to get away. Perfect. You've been out of the sound equipment and instruments game for a while, ever since your cousin died. No, he used Blue Mic for recording. Sorry about your cousin. Blue Mic is good. A lot of them are. Hello, Aiden. I am well. I do have a kid, Walrus. Walrus has hops. I have a child. He is 8 months old. Someone disliked? That's funny. Yeah, I got some haters already. People who just try to spam dislikes and mean comments on my stuff. It really is. I'm not always the nicest guy, so I'm surprised I don't have more haters than I do, to be frank. I think it's because I'm not the nicest guy, so I'm not the easiest target for haters, because sometimes I'll really embarrass them. And they don't usually get a reaction out of me, aside from me, like, trolling them. So that's probably a better deterrent for haters than being nice, isn't it? Because of the type of people that haters are. But even still, I still get them from time to time. What's my kid gonna think of my videos when he's older? He'll probably think they're cool when he's like young and early adolescent, and then he'll probably just think they're idiotic once he's a teen. But who knows? Hopefully YouTube or some other platform like it is still a thing at that time, and I'm still on it, I'd love to just do this as my only career for the foreseeable future. Just be a entertainer. That's what I've always wanted to do, is be an entertainer since I was very young. So the idea that maybe I could, pretty cool idea. I'm gonna keep doing it as long as people keep watching it. Thank you, Chris of Many Hats. Look, not every stream gets people throwing money at me. I'm okay with that. I mean, obviously, I prefer money being thrown at me. Helps the family. But it's nothing that I'm ever going to demand unless I'm specifically...
Somebody new sort of likes me.
Yay, new subscriber. Unless I'm specifically asking for something at that time. Or giving away something, I mean, at that time. Then I'll be like, look, donate for the raffle or whatever. But otherwise, you do you. It's your money, not mine. But I am big on, if you have entertainment money and stuff like that, to put some of it aside for content creators you watch regularly. Like, if there's content creators who I watch hours of their content on YouTube, I always make sure I find ways to support them, whether it's buying merch or donating in live streams and stuff like that, because I am fortunate enough to have an entertainment budget, and I always make sure I do that. But if other people don't do that, if they have the money and they just don't see the reason to, I don't judge those people. I'm the kind of person that just tries to act the way I want other people to act, and whether they do or not doesn't impact what I think of them, because who knows how people came down to their own views or conclusions. Usually if I'm going against someone's thought process or views, it's in a goofy, trolling way. Opinions on Mixer getting nuked. They probably got a pretty penny from Facebook, I would guess, with that whole merger and quote-unquote partnership. Someone high up probably got paid. And Mrs. Skeem is doing well. She's stressed about her last 2 weeks at work and not working, because now it's all on me. That stresses her a bit, but she's good. Do I reel? What is do you reel? And hey Skeem, just thought of a new tier list for you. Do a Dragon Ball characters, new and original. Someone requested that who has bribed me in the past, so I probably will, because that's like the only anime that I have any knowledge on. In my opinion, it's probably going to be way different than other people, and I'm always afraid to do anything anime related, even if it's anime that I do understand. Because people who watch anime generally, like the whole of weeb culture, is not a healthy one. It's kind of like Star Wars. I always tread lightly if I'm going to do Star Wars content. Not because all Star Wars fans are dicks, but just because there's a lot of Star Wars fans who are dicks. And you don't want that kind of energy around you or a channel you're trying to grow and all that stuff. Not if you're me anyway. It's bad for my mental health. Will you ever do the debunking extremist videos? Maybe. That's just a lot of work. That's the issue with those videos. Because if I debunk a video, I'm going to have to do all the clips from the videos, my own clips, a lot of research. It's a fun idea, but it's probably one that I'm going to have to do once Mrs. Skeem is fully off work, because it's going to take some time, because that's a lot of work for one of those. Do I care if my socks are mix-matched? I care about how I dress. My socks have to match and tie the outfit together and go with the shoes and all that. I seldom wear like white socks. White socks are if you're working out. They are not for going out. You wear long socks unless you're in shorts that match an outfit. Like I'm a snob with attire. I've always, even if the style is grungy, I've always made sure I'm very explicit and deliberate with my style. Worst haircut I remember getting? I don't know. I feel like anytime I've gotten anything close to a bad haircut, I just buzz my head. It's the advantage of being a guy, I guess. I cut my own hair right now, ever since the quarantine, and I'm actually pretty good at it. I give myself a fade and all that jazz, and yeah, I've gotten the hang of that. It's Mrs. Skeem was actually asking, she's like, are you going to go to the barber when this is over? Because you don't really need to. The answer to that is yes, because I enjoy getting haircuts. And like I go to an actual barber where they'll like use a straight edge razor and all that jazz. No, Mrs. Skeem doesn't cut my hair in the quarantine. I cut my own. It's pretty easy to do. Just use my shaving mirror in the regular mirror to get the back and stuff, and it's easy. Yeah, I'm just running from you guys. No, I don't watch haircut or hot shave videos. I know they make ASMR versions of those, but nothing I'm interested in watching.
Somebody new sort of likes me.
Yeah, new subscriber. How wonderful. How do I drop these again? Oh, I have to go into inventory. Forgot. That's a weird mechanic on their part. Connor Grayson is a weird child. Now, Daniel, I go full out. Buzzing the whole thing would be nice and easy. But no, I do like a one guard. On like, well, I do the longest length first and buzz up to the sides, and then the next shortest, blah, 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 and I do a fade all around. So it's really short down to a 1 by the sideburns, and then gets progressively longer top of the hair, usually just leave alone until, it gets too long, then do scissors by hand cut on that. Who needs a torch? I can use this. You're fine, old man. No, I mean, chill stream usually means no auto-tune. That's code for no auto-tune. Chill stream. Did I always want to get married, or just when I met Mrs. Skeem? No, I always wanted to. I don't know that a person would make you want to get married if you didn't. And if they did, that's going to be a temporary feeling, and it's probably going to lead to a divorce. Because the type of love most people usually focus on is what the Greeks would call eros love, which is the romantic love, the love that makes you want to have sex and dream about the person and all that, all the love that feels endorphins wise the most rewarding. But that love's not permanent. It goes away, it comes back, it goes away. That's why people end up back with their exes a bunch of times and always confused. What do I even want? Blah blah blah. Because they don't understand that that's just one bit of love, and while it's emotionally very powerful and endorphin wise probably the most powerful, so it makes you the most happy temporarily, it's also the most flippant and weak one. You could fall in love with anyone, anybody. That's why affairs happen. That's why love at first sight is a concept. You can fall in eros love with anybody. That's why there's so much weird sex and crap that goes on, and betrayal and relationship trauma, because people don't understand how they work. The kind of love that you need to put marriage on is, as awkward as it sounds, the kind of love that you have in your family, like the love you feel for your parents or your brother. That's the kind of love that's hard to obtain for another person, and you have to work at it. Like when your family pisses you off, you have to choose to reconcile that because you love that person, or you choose not to. A lot of marriages never even get to that point of love, and that's why they fall apart. Because you have to be at the point that if you just don't like the person on a romantic level, they don't give you butterflies, you're not attracted to them at that moment, you're just not feeling them that way, well then why wouldn't you just get a divorce? Especially if that lasts for like years. You haven't felt that way for them for years. Well, some people go through that and they're still happily married. They're not even in a conflict. They're just not feeling that way about their partner. And it's fine, because they have a very deep love in other ways. Like agape love, as the Greeks would call it. That true, selfless love regardless. It's deeper. So anyway, long way to answer your question. I did want to get married before Mrs. Skeem. And I think someone ought not marry someone if they are the first person that ever made them want to get married, because that's probably going to end badly, and you probably don't understand marriage, yourself, love, etc. So you're probably not ready to get married if that's where your mind's at. See you, Walrus. This game is about Ganon taking over the land, and you wake up and you're trying to do something about it. The inner science, we always speak and spit in facts around her. go ahead and save real quick. Hi, random nope generator. Where am I going now? There's this one, which I think is the one up in the cold, which I got some of those. I gave myself a couple minutes of cold immunity. Maybe it'll be enough. We'll find out. Now it's time to eat fudge stripes. Keebler fudge stripes. These things are bomb. Have a good night, Rins. Mrs. Skeem is also obsessed with these. She took most of them that we got from this care package. The vast majority. Alright, let's see. I'm gonna wait till I'm almost dead before eating these. Alrighty. That way I use my timer effectively. Simone, it depends on the soup, but usually salad. Homemade cookies are pretty bomb. Alright, make sure. Yep, I'm going the right way. Generally speaking. Get to the blue thing! Without fighting that blue guy, because blue guys are tough. You should fix that, Spade Queen. Fudge stripes are bomb. Yes, it's from the Kayla Care package. Both the Schneider pretzels and these that I'm snacking on. That Kayla Care package has been fan-flippin-tastic. Chris of many hats. Have a good evening. Thank you for being the sole donor of the stream. I appreciate you. Have a good night. I'm a big beef jerky fan, Daniel. I've actually considered selling my beef jerky on WeSkeem.com because whenever I made my jerky, and back when we were still going to work, not working from home, my coworkers would heavily demand it and pay me for it if I wouldn't bring it. So I enjoy making my own beef jerky primarily, just because it's so much better than store-bought stuff. But yeah, I'm a huge beef jerky person. Well, don't donate if you're broke. You don't have fudge stripes where you live? That's disappointing. And they need to fix that.
Holy butt stuff, a donation!
Hey, we got another donor, smoke and a pancake. Thank you, I appreciate you. Bacon and eggs, or bacon or eggs? Well, the answer is bacon and eggs, not or. Waffles are absolutely better than pancakes in every conceivable way. You only eat pancakes because you're either sick of waffles because you've eaten waffles so many times, or there are no good waffles available. Wild Bills? No. What I use for mine, I do a spicy teriyaki. So a lot of teriyaki, garlic, red peppers and other peppers. And then it soaks in all of that, as well as a thick layer, and a bunch of teriyaki, if I didn't already mention that, obviously, and a thick layer of honey. And then I leave it in that for 24 to 48 hours, and I dehydrate it for another 8 or 9 after that. And it just gives it this perfect flavor punch between the teriyaki, the sweetness of the honey to counterbalance some of the spice. It's got a kick. It's not for people that don't like something spicy, but my Hispanic ass always wants it to be a little spicy. Oh, it's good. In fact, now I probably want to make some this week. I have to go get some top round there. Top round, though. I use top round as my meat of choice. And that's the plug. Jerky plug. Boo. Brown people. I'm not brown. I'm Hispanic, but I'm not brown. I mean, I guess if I'm in the sun a lot, I tan pretty brown, but I'm not that brown. All that for a traveler's spear? That's weak. Oh well, I'll get rid of one of these gloves. Hey Tyson, you just eat ass? I mean, to each their own. Some people like eating ass. Brown people are delicious. No, I know you were, Mike. I wasn't, like, trying to return that with serious. I was just continuing the brown people conversation. It's alright, Tyson. Welcome for, while you can be here, to the chill stream. There's nothing more chill than just playing through Breath of the Wild. Truly the masterpiece of this console generation, so far as I'm concerned. There's not a game that I've enjoyed more than Breath of the Wild. in this entire iteration of consoles. It's been my favorite. That's just my favorite. You can have a different favorite. I'm not going to fight you. This is just mine. Yeah. Temple of Time. Hi, Chris Boss Plays. Right there. I'm gonna go to the Shrine of Resurrection to get there. Spaghetti or lasagna? Spaghetti. Alright. These are some sour cream and onion chips. I'm allergic to onion, so I'm gonna see how they made these. If they just used onion powder, I'll be good. But if they actually used dried onions, I probably can't eat it. There's the onion powder, but did they use anything else? No, I should be good. If I start to get a really sore throat, it's because they went too buck wild with the onion powder. I enjoy the flavor of onions, but my body doesn't enjoy them too much. Oh, that's good. But yeah, usually if it's not like full-on bulb onion, I'm not going to have any sort of reaction, so onion powder, unless used excessively liberally, won't hurt me. That's what I use in a lot of dishes that call for onion. To get the flavor right, I just use onion powder. It's not as good, but it works, and then I can still eat it. It's kind of a bummer. Wouldn't have been the first thing that I would have chosen to be allergic to. But there's a lot worse, and I could have a much higher allergy to it, so I'm fine. Ooh, shellfish? Shellfish would be way worse. Worse ways to go than dying face down in a bag of sour cream and onion. Facts. Oops, I should have put where the Temple of Time is. Right there. Because he's going to tell me he's like the ghost man or whatever. I forget. Allergic to eggs. Yeah, see, I'm not allergic to anything else that I know of besides onion. And it's mild. It's just if there's a lot of it present in something, I'm gonna have a bad time. It really sucks with like pastas and Italian foods, because I always have to be really careful not to eat too much. Pizza sauce sometimes has a lot of onion, and so I can only have a couple pieces of pizza. So it's a bummer, but it's not highly allergic. And there's people allergic to way worse stuff, so I don't really complain about it too much. I'm just cautious because I don't want to have that bad time of a very, very sore throat, throwing up, diarrhea, all that kind of crap. It's not fun. Selfish for shellfish? Absolutely. I love shellfish. Low tolerance to fruit as well. Woof. Let's go with the heart container first, since I've only got 3. Allergic to ketchup wouldn't be fun, because that would mean you're probably allergic to tomato. Being allergic to peanuts, I think is the worst. Peanut allergies are so severe, and so much stuff is made with peanut oil that you don't even think about. That would be the worst. See ya, Tyson. See ya, Tyson. Hello, Jeffy. Meryl, I haven't seen Tyler in a hot minute. Is he good? You checked in on him lately? Or is he just busy? He said he was going to be working and stuff. And it might not have been that long of a time. All my days mold together. Yeah, that ASMR chip eating. Mm-hmm. That's what I thought, Tool. Just making sure. Whoops. That was silly of me. Chris Boss plays, I try. Especially when playing something like Breath of the Wild, where I can take my eyes off the screen frequently without dying. That's what makes these nice and chill streams with Breath of the Wild. I can usually read most of what's going on. And there's not too many people here, so that makes it easy too. Big pee-pee Skeem, you sound so dead inside. No, I'm actually good right now. I just don't sound hyped and on auto-tune, because this is a chill stream. This is relaxed. But definitely not dead inside. Good mood.
Well done, there, one. Now then, the time has come to show you who I truly am.
Hello, Vorp.
King Rome Bosphoramus Hyrule. I was the last leader of Hyrule, a kingdom which no longer exists.
You don't need to watch the cutscenes. He's the ghost of the king.
Ganon's true form.
But this is a cool cutscene. We'll watch this.
An age long past. The Demon King was born into this kingdom, but his transformation into malice created the horror you see now. Stories of Ganon were passed from generation to generation in the form of legends and fairy tales. But there was also...
Last Mega Man run was dope. I love me some Mega Man runs. We went the whole way, didn't we? Took a shot every death. That was an ambitious stream. That was a good time.
We decided to heed the prophecy.
Mortal Kombat 11 was great. I can't wait to jump into the DLC.
It wasn't long before we discovered several ancient relics made by the hands of our distant ancestors. These relics, the divine beasts, were giant machines piloted by warriors. We also found the Guardians, an army of mechanical soldiers who fought autonomously. This coincided with ancient legends, oft repeated throughout our land.
Oh, we got the white noise back. Dryer started up again.
We also learned of a princess with a sacred power, and her appointed knight, chosen by the sword that seals the darkness. It was they who sealed Ganon away using the power of these ancient relics. 100 years ago, there was a princess set to inherit a sacred power and a skilled knight at her side. It was clear that we must follow our ancestors' path. We selected 4 skilled individuals from across Hyrule and tasked them with the duty of piloting the divine beasts. With the princess as their commander, we dubbed
I've never
champion.
watched Mixer.
Would solidify
I never was there.
bond.
Last of Us 2 is the ending is gay.
And the rest of the champions
The whole
were on the
thing
way
is
to seal
bad.
away Ganon.
Story-wise. Game's okay,
But nay,
but
Ganon was cunning,
yeah,
and he
don't
responded
play
with
Last of Us 2 for the story. It's a hot mess of plot holes and not understanding character development. Firing Amy. When they fired her, I was really worried for Naughty Dog. But I thought there was other competent writers on the staff.
Hyrule Castle. Seize
I was
control
wrong.
of the Guardian
I
divine beast.
I don't know if we'll get another good Naughty Dog story unless they hire someone as a competent replacement for Amy. And it doesn't look like they're going to, so rest in peace, Naughty Dog. Storytelling for now.
And thus, the kingdom of Hyrule was devastated absolutely by Calamity Ganon. However, the princess survived to face Ganon.
I have no idea what Ghost of Tsushima is, so no.
You are our final hope. The fate of Hyrule rests with you.
That sucks, Big Papa Scheme. Or Big Peepee Scheme. I don't think I'd ever try to start something big on a new, unknown platform without also having another platform in my back pocket. But they took a gamble, it didn't pay off. That sucks.
That night was none other than you, Link. You fought valiantly when your fate took an unfortunate turn. And then you were taken to the Shrine of Resurrection. Here you now stand.
Yeah, Hyrule
100 years.
gets real messed up.
The words of guidance
A lot.
you have been hearing since your awakening are from Princess Zelda herself. Even now, as she works to restrain Ganon from within Hyrule Castle, she calls
Sounds
out for your
weeby,
help.
John.
However, my daughter's power will soon be exhausted. Once that
Ice cream cake is amazing.
Ganon will freely regenerate himself, and nothing will.
Carl, I've played all the Fallout games except for
Considering
76, including the really old PC ones.
no right to ask this of you, Link.
But I own 76.
But I am powerless.
I've just never played it. It came with my Xbox One X, and I've literally never turned it on. Never played it.
Whatever it takes to annihilate
No interest.
Somehow, Ganon has maintained control over all 4 divine beasts, as well as those guardians swarming around Hyrule Castle. I believe it would be quite reckless for you to head directly to the castle at this point.
Oops. Controller's timed out. Sorry about that. It's a long cutscene. Come on. Wakey, wakey. Ugh. There we go.
I suggest that you make your way east out to one of the villages in the wilderness.
I mean, restart the channel. Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do.
There you will find the Elder Impa. She will tell you more about the path that lies ahead. Consult the map on your Sheikah slate for the precise location of Kakariko Village. Make your way past the twin summits of the dueling peaks. From there, follow the road as it
Fallout 76 is great now. I have large doubt about that. What did I think of Fallout 4? It was underwhelming. I wasn't as disappointed as a lot of people. I don't know how I felt about all the building mechanics. Sometimes I loved it, sometimes I didn't. I think if they would have had better NPCs and less repetitive side quests and stuff, there was a lot of greatness to it. A lot. I had a lot of fun doing a lot of mods on it. But my favorite Fallout game... Thanks for the $1 from Big PP Skeem. My favorite Fallout games... What's up, listener? Timothy. It's just me chewing on some chips. My favorite Fallout is probably New Vegas. That's one that I drained the most hours into. It was like Fallout 3 a lot, and Fallout 3 was great, but I just enjoyed like the weaponry and the environment in New Vegas more. Yeah. YouTube takes 30%-ish, so I'll get like 70 cents. I'll take it. Yeah, I need to drop a bow. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. Not this one. Drop that one.
Enjoy your 30%, YouTube.
There you go. Late to the party, but it made it. I'm about to finally get my little glidery glide. I could climb down, but I'll survive this fall, so... Wait, I already got my glide. I didn't think he gave it to me already. I wasn't paying attention. Thanks, bud. World of Warcraft? No, because I have a life. Skyrim's great. I've put hundreds of hours into several iterations of Skyrim. The Inner Science, thank you for giving me some love. The $10, I appreciate you. I forgot to turn off YouTube Super Chats. Usually I turn off Super Chats for these streams. Have you guys used Streamlabs? Because then YouTube...
30%, YouTube.
Because then YouTube doesn't take a cut. But hey, I'll take it. It's still going to me. YouTube will take a few dollars, but why not? I'm too lazy to turn off the super chat, I guess. Red Dead Redemption 2. It's a good game. I'm gonna turn off super chat though, because Mrs. Skeem will get mad at me. Especially if people start donating. She'll be like, you put it up, you had super chat on, and then it took 30%. I'm sorry. I don't need Mrs. Skeem being mad at me. I'll turn off super chat. Well, see? Big PP Skeem. I'll make sure Mrs. Skeem knows. There was no way for us to get that $1 through Streamlabs. So it was all with purpose. Watermelon Jolly Ranchers are pretty good, but I prefer cherry. Cherry's my jam when it comes to jolliest of ranchers. Oblivion was great. I think my first true open world experience, probably, I might have played one before, but the first one that sticks out was Morrowind. What started a lot of that. I think there was an Elder Scrolls game before Morrowind, but yeah, that one for the original Xbox was my most notable and memorable introduction to an open world style game. No, I mean, YouTube honestly is close to a break-even operation with how many people upload to it and how much it costs to run the servers. So, as far as like YouTube and ad sharing revenue and all that kind of stuff, it's close to break even. They make money off of the back end by data mining people on YouTube. But the actual part where creators share in revenue and they take like 30-35%, that's just keeping the lights on. It's not really gouging. Now, the fact that they take it from super chats, kind of more messed up. It's really to pay for credit card fee processing and stuff, but super chats and stuff, they should really be closer to 10 to 20%. They get a bit carried away, but it is what it is. I've played Xenoblade. I'm gonna play more. So far, I didn't like the combat in Xenoblade or the story, so that made it really difficult to get into. But I'm gonna try it again. I'm gonna try to give it 5 hours before I give up on it. And I think I've given it about 1.5 to 2. Once I get 5 hours in, if I still don't like it, I'm just gonna call it a day. But I'm gonna do all that on streams. I just haven't streamed it since the first one yet. I'm gonna do it again though. Hey, congrats on the braces removal. Sounds like a long journey based on that. It's always a nice feeling. Mike is trying to get his flirt on. I see you, Mike. Reese's Pieces. Twizzlers are good. The inner science, good man. I appreciate it. That's good for you, though. I'm glad you're making more money. That's always exciting when you start to move up in the world. I have on this channel, I have what I call a sanity fund. It's a slush fund. I take between 5 and 10% of most the revenue that this channel gets, and I put it into a separate account that it's just to buy something nice every now and then. Because a lot of what I do on this channel, I enjoy it overall, but a lot of what I do is very tedious and it's just hard work, like editing videos, finding concepts, editing videos again, uploading when I don't feel like uploading, streaming when I don't feel like streaming, putting the damn costume on all the time, setting up and tearing down for more complex videos. It goes on and on and on. There's a lot of bits of the process that aren't exactly fun. Man, I got a lot of DLC side quests. I'm excited for all those that keep popping up because I bought the DLC recently. Yay! Anyway, so I have that sanity fund where I'm like, look, I know most of what I'm doing goes into boring life family stuff. Buying diapers, food, car breaks down, paying off the car notes and debt. So that's like where 90-95% of the money goes.
Holy butt stuff, a donation!
John, holy hell. Thanks, man. Speaking of money, geez, thank you, sir. But that's where most of it goes. So just a little bit, I skim off into an account for me to just buy something nice for myself. Sometimes maybe take Mrs. Skeem out for a nice dinner. Just enjoyable, fun stuff. Well, today I used that slush fund because I hadn't bought myself anything in a few months, really. The last thing I'd used it on was upgrading the Wi-Fi in the house, which was kind of fun, but kind of business. Because it was so I could stream Xbox One X upstairs. But I got AirPod Pros. That's a splurge I didn't think I'd make, but I was like, well, this is supposed to be the fun for stupid stuff. And I had an old thing of AirPods, and Mrs. Skeem wanted headphones, so I was like, well, not to be a jerk and give the wife hand-me-down, but I'm bigger obsessive with tech anyway. So Mrs. Skeem got my AirPods since she didn't have any wireless headphones, and she wanted some for when she walks Wii Skeem. And I got the AirPod Pros, and I was actually really impressed. I was thinking it'd be a little slight upgrade, but my office has a fan that runs pretty loud, and the first time I put the AirPods in, and they kicked in the noise canceling, and all of a sudden the fan noise just disappeared. I ran downstairs. I was like, Mrs. Skeem, put this on. Listen to this. And she had the same whoa moment that I did. And so that was a fun purchase. I don't make a lot of fun purchases. And most of the stuff is for the channel and stuff, so that was a really cool thing to be able to do. So thanks, guys. That was awesome, and I'm enjoying the headphones. I'm also going to use those for work, though. Not this job, my other job, because we have so many conference calls and stuff. And I'm going to be, like, teaching people stuff, so I'm going to be talking all day. So I'm going to get a lot of work use out of them. So even when I buy something fun, I always find a way to use it for work somehow. That's just how I'm wired. Thanks for the Happy Father's Day wishes. Telling me you don't wear it all the time. I'm gonna catch up on all these. I like licorice as long as it's not black licorice. And then you ate 20 California rolls at the Chinese buffet place. Maybe throw up. I don't know. Skittles over Kit Kats most of the time, but sometimes Kit Kats. You made a video dedicated to the Reese's Pieces rant. You're gonna have to send that to me on Discord or something. I wanna see what that is. Please send me that video. Let's see. I know a lot goes into your production, dude. We appreciate. Yeah, if you've seen the production values increase on this channel, that's where a lot goes, because I know that attracts newer subscribers. Almond Joy, I'm not a huge fan of. Thanks for the compliments on the father life and Father's Day. Ordered a webcam for Discord D&D campaign. Oh, that's fun. That's cool. Enjoy that, John. That'll be fun. They are mostly. Oh yeah. The DLC side quests. That's what I'm not expecting too much, but I'm glad at least there's more to do. I got a big question. Should I save a lot of money by just eating Chalupa Cravings box from Taco Bell? It's only $5. You know, I have often eaten a lot of $5 boxes from Taco Bell to try to win an Xbox. Haven't won one, but then I still got Taco Bell, so it was great. These bats, holy crap. I need to kill some of these bats so they go away. Get out of here, bats. Oh, good. I'm glad you got some temporary work, John. That's cool. Get some money back. Ginger Snap cookies, yes I have. They're pretty good. I have a new live stream concept, scary or ghost videos. Isn't that what Art of Kicks does? Art of Kicks does those videos, right, Carl? Do you watch Art of Kicks? Is that where you got that? I've been watching Art of Kicks since 30, maybe in the tens of thousands. It's been a while. I'd have to check my Instagram DMs because I remember DMing him at a lot of milestones. I'd have to see which milestone was the first time. But that sounds like what Art of Kicks does. Might be interesting if I did it all masked up and stuff. Welcome back, Moni. Steak or ribs? Steak. Steak over ribs. Yes, I do, Moni. I want to see the Reese's rant. Taco Bell's better version of McDonald's, kind of. Brisket or pulled pork? If we're talking burnt ends of the brisket with the right barbecue sauce, brisket. Otherwise, my wife makes some bomb pulled pork. Baby wipes or toilet paper? Both. Start and end with baby wipes. Toilet paper in between. Alright, I caught up. Hooray. Sorry, I went on a long tangent about the AirPods because I was all excited about them. So I just had to catch up on the chat. Plus, there's over 30 of you again. There weren't very many earlier, but now there's more, so... Ow! Wrong button. I didn't hit mount. I hit the wrong button. Come back here, horsey. Just love me. Is that a fairy? Maybe I want that instead. Oh, it's one of these guys. Even better. Oh, I did? Then I don't... Well, you know me and memory loss. I called it a video dedicated to my rant? Man, my memory loss is getting... It's getting bad. Alright, we got ourselves a pony. My little pony. Alright, where are we going? Where are we going, pony? Perfect dismount from pony. Let's flag the towers, because the towers are always good. Alright, let's go. Gotta get out of here, pony. Uh-oh. Yeah, he definitely got the beard oil recently. The first sponsorship I remember was for those watches, and then he just started making his own stuff instead. But he had those watches for a while that he would advertise. Nobody wants to sponsor the Crazy Masked Man. Mostly because my videos' views are very inconsistent. I don't always pull in how many views a channel with 30,000 subscribers should get, but it's because I had such a huge view jump from ERB, so I got a lot of my subscriber base watches me for one specific content. It's actually marketing time, guys. One of the reasons that I am strategic with not releasing ERB all the time is if I release it in waves, then the people only here for ERB will stick around and still watch it. But if all I release is ERB, I'll continue to just blow my channel up. But once I'm done reacting to ERB, everyone will just leave until a new ERB comes out. By slowing up on the ERB, I'll still sneak more people in through that. But eventually, if all they see is me uploading content that's not ERB, they'll watch some of it, and a lot of people will stick around for it then. So it's playing the long game. And it's been paying off when I'm looking at my deeper analytics and growth, so it won't give me tens of thousands of views on every video, but it's actually allowed me to get tens of thousands of views on non-ERB videos, which used to be impossible on my channel only a couple thousand subscribers ago. So it's definitely helping for the overall health of non-ERB videos. Yes, that guy gave me his seed. Stonks. This guy gets it. Hey, it has 80 views now. Good. Employed Galaxy, we got him on the Mortal Kombat stream. See? You gotta do different content. You get different people with different interests. And maybe they'll be interested in other stuff you do. Do what you like. Find different people that might like it. Look. Raid Shadow Legends, I already said. I've heard what those boys pay. I will do one, for sure. But then I will probably find a lot of clever ways, without breaking contract, to bash those assholes. And as long as I keep the check, they might never hire me again if they catch wind of what I do. But if they pay what they act like they pay, and what I've heard they pay, oh, your boy's gonna tell you about the #1 RPG on the App Store, the #1 rated. You're gonna learn all about it and how it has changed my life and is the best thing ever, for sure. My music isn't most people's style. I never anticipate the majority of the channel to like the music. That's not the angle. I want the entire... Oh shit, I forgot how strong that guy was. I want the whole channel to know my music exists. And that way, as many people who can will see it. But I don't anticipate that being the main driver of this channel at this point. I just want it to be a driver at some point. But most people, it's not made for most people. It's a very specific group. So, you'll never see me personally hold a grudge against someone who doesn't like my music. I usually get peevy if they try to correct the technicalities of it because it's done correctly and how I want it to be done. Usually. If it's not, I'll already know that and I won't care. Sometimes I put stuff together in a rush or something. And I'm like, yeah, that didn't come out the right way. But if you don't like it, I don't care. NetherRealm sponsorship? Yeah, I'd love that. Get away from me. You're too powerful. Eh. Oh shit. Whoops. I'm just killing myself over and over. Ah, see, there's some music lovers. ERB reaction. Got him in. Kept him around. Yeah, Michael LaRose, you're the kind of person that I'll never have an issue with. You're not trying to tell me what I'm doing's incorrect like someone that doesn't know what they're talking about. You're just like, I just don't like it. I'm like, cool. You don't have to. Music is like that. It's the funny thing about music. Not everyone has to like it. Especially if you're making something that you know isn't universally appealing. One thing about my music, though, that I do tell a lot of people, if you don't like my music today, just wait till tomorrow. It might be a different genre. You might like it more. Yeah, get away from me. Just gonna keep throwing bombs at you and run away. No! Get away from me. You're a bad man. Bad robot man. Try and catch me. Bet you can't. You can't shoot me through that. Oh shit, but I can kill myself. Whoops, blew myself up. Oh, I wasn't watching. I was looking at Twitter because it was blowing up. Because I was giving Dwayne TV some shit. Crypt replied. We're having a fast food feud. Just joking around with stuff. Mass Effect series. There are 3 Mass Effect games. I don't accept that any others exist. Those are my feelings. And the 3 that exist were pretty good until the ending. The ending was kind of whack. Accordion rap with autotune. Nah. Yeah, Daniel. Throw money at me like I'm your dirty stripper. Joker versus Pennywise. I planned that video very well to take off. I just didn't think any of those plans would work. And I certainly didn't think that I'd get the algorithm boost from Epic Lloyd commenting. That made all my plans pointless compared to what that did, because the algorithm smiles kindly on a video where the creator with 14.7 million subscribers comments on it. The algorithm cheeses out for that. More Arnold reactions. That was my way of trolling the ERB normies without being too direct about it. Now, Five Guys is delicious. I'm only making the case that they're exuberantly overpriced. Ow! Which they are. It's pretty open and closed case, to be honest. But, you know. Alright, this time we're just going with the runaway strategy. I do want their swords and all that, but... Ooh, that's a good sword. But my inventory's full. I gotta shoot that thing down. While avoiding these guys. Because they'll one-shot me all day. Hit him! Got him! I win. Alright. Let's drop my stupid clubs. This one's gone. This one's gone. Take you. Take you. Because Guardian swords are way better. And let's get this super duper dual edge boy. Oh wait, I still have to drop another thing. Just get rid of the axe. Alright. Well, bathe yourself in some aloe vera. Big pee-pee Skeem. Big swords for the big boy. Another big sword. They just want to keep giving me these big swords. Alright. Let's get rid of another Boko club. Bye! Man, I got all the good swords now. This has been a great shrine for swag. Nope. Guardian swords kill guardians, way better. Love them. Alright, what am I getting rid of for this spear? Another Boko Club. Throw it at him. Ah! And then kill him with the spear. Aw, it broke! Without killing him. Kill him with the rusty claymore. Oh shit! He shot faster than I thought he would. Oh well. I'm fine. I'll just eat some fruit later. Or mushrooms, why not? Arnold's stream? Whew. What's my puzzle duty here? Don't remember. I'll figure it out. Oh goody. Interessante. So, smack the magnet ball into the other ball or something. Alright. Lots of puzzles going on. You love watching people make fun of Russian people? That seems mean. Wapa. One more. Wapa. No! Oh, good. Get in there. We win! Did you find any shark teeth, though? That's the important thing. Alright, so I'm probably gonna have to throw this thing into stasis before dropping this. What's this button do? Alright, so I'm gonna have to launch it onto this thing in stasis and use flame on an arrow. Simple, right? Right. That's what I'm going to do. Whoops, the stasis was poorly timed. And I need to launch that a little differently. Okay. Alright, so that is the right concept. Just gotta stasis this guy up. Ah. Ugh. The timing. Totally didn't join a cult. It's not a cult. It even says when you enter that it's not a cult. There we go. We did it. Good night, Pen. I sent some stuff to you today. Not all the stuff. I'm still getting some of it signed by the family. But some of the stuff is on its way. Good night, Big Pee-Pee Skeem. Good luck with the sunburn. And congrats on the 5 small teeth that you found. Oh, hello. Yay, a diamond. Any other stuff hiding from me in here? Probably, but I'm done. Alright, yeet me. Yeet!
Somebody new sort of likes me.
Watch. You've been watching over an hour. Nice work. I've been watching for about an hour and 38 minutes. Keep the teeth from their kids? I don't know. It's not that weird. I don't know why, but they do it. It's a keepsake, I guess, but stranger things exist. Good night, kitten. Alright, gang. That is where I'm gonna call it a night. I know it's a short stream, but I work tomorrow morning. I'd gotta take care of wee Skeem before then. So I'm gonna say goodnight to the chill stream. Come back here, horsey. Come here. Can't have you leave. Anyway. Have a grandiose evening. And until next time, I scheme, you scheme, we all scheme for ice cream. Good night.